Do love a good sting. FR Anniversario 2020 Paths of Power by Carld. We tried this yesterday, it didn't work for some reason, and now we have to do this in SNES 9X. But we have all the information in front of us, so we can get the messages and understand them quickly. Such as, if Mario wants to reach FR, he will have to follow the Paths of Power to discover its exits. So there's multiple exits in the Paths of Power, which I knew already from trying yesterday. And I had forgotten that I hadn't bound the stick. I just bound the keys. That's fine. It's still weird to me when this song plays, my first thought isn't Mario World, it's like weird YouTube memes. Do my Derek Bomb, kitchen gun, etc. So weird playing in an emulator. I don't do it very often. You know, it's even worse since you rewrote the electric flower to be a Volt Shroom a la Paper Mario, because it felt more appropriate, but it needs even more palette space. Man, I ain't played Paper Mario in a hot minute. Not since 2021. I also know this because I have an awful lot of metadata, and whenever I look at the very first page of that metadata, it shows me that the last time I played Paper Mario was 2021. The power of metadata. Alright. So far so good, it hasn't crashed yet. So this says, this is Elige. Choose carefully which will be your path. They will take you to different places, but several will lead to a specific destination. And note, there we go. Don't worry, if you want to see the other paths, at the end of a route, you can see how to get to the end of the... It's to rule out routes. Okay. Alright, so last time I chose Frog Suit. I'm gonna choose as far left as I can this time. We'll see what happens. Hammer Suit, that makes sense. Right, hammers just bonk off of those, because that'd be too convenient. Alright, so I can't kill him. That is not what I thought that would be, either. Oh, alright, well. Play Mario 60, or Paper Mario 64 and 1000 Year Door randomizers. For some reason, YouTube keeps recommending me, like, Super Paper Mario videos. Like, I haven't played it, and it looks weird compared to, like, 1000 Year Door. Just realized I won't be able to hit these blocks anyway. Only a Hammer Brother can kill another Hammer Brother. When the moon is full. Is he gonna respawn? Haha, no. Silly. You're not allowed to do that. We had fun with Paper Mario, just... You know how it goes. Playing games. Hard to find the time to replay things that aren't specifically Final Fantasy V, I suppose. Which is probably what we'll end up doing after this. Assuming I don't immediately die. So weird playing emulator. I can't believe people do this full time. Like, playing in emulators full time. Feels weird, man. You know, I knew that was gonna happen, and I ignored my instincts. Chuck's clapping for me. Probably could have done some smarter there, but whatever. Fairly simple so far. Super Paper Mario isn't an RPG, it's a platformer and puzzly adventure game with RPG elements. Interesting. That does sound fun, if nothing else. That's the one that's for Wii, right? Like, the ordering of Paper Marios is not intuitive to me. Like, 64 clearly should be the 64th in the series, but it isn't. Okay, last time I got here, the power-up filter destroyed the game, so this is a huge improvement so far. Wait, so I came out of here. Can't go back in there. Where does the door take me? To 1. Did I go back a phase? I feel like I may have. No, there was no way to... I'm gonna do this again and see what happens. Oh, wow, okay. This is a much bigger level than I was expecting. I might be here for a bit. At least I'm not going to be translating Spanish for most of it, though. I do love the power of that particular thing. Like, you can stop just dead in their tracks. Some of the... Oh, that's not solid. Some of the more annoying... Okay. Probably don't need it for further parts of the level. At least those are hurt blocks and not death blocks. Okay. These aren't having to be destroyed by moles, do they? Mistakes are made. Pikachu power. I mean, he is an electric rat. I just love how it just stuns. Like, nope. Platform, you're not moving now. I've stunned you. Okay. Well, that wasn't the plan. At least I brought a spare this time. It's like, oh. Let's try running across this side. Yeah, I should have kept going. It's practically Pikachu's side B except it stuns. Side B, neutral B. I haven't played Pikachu in long enough, I have no idea. The only... Side B is Volt Tackle. I know that. Oh yeah, I'm not dead. I can just walk out of this and go get another one. Or 4. Or not. Yeah, like, Pikachu has 2 recovery moves. Volt Tackle and the other one. You need to kind of use both. He's got the one that makes him go zoop zoop, and he's got the one that makes him charge up and then fire effectively. This is better. Okay. What if I just spawns all, or not spawns, but like just stalls all timers? Wait, these aren't hurt blocks. I've been playing this game on a much harder mode because I didn't realize these black things, these black anon blocks are not hurt blocks. Like, seriously, I've been playing on much harder mode. Thanks to ignorance. I'm shocked that worked. Oh, crap. I think it's saying I need P-Speed. It's probably your hack that you remade to be the Volt Shroom, which was also would make it more like a Shroom. Fair. Sup, Kappa? Okay, Apparently I did, in fact, need P-Speed. But the fact that it wasn't a non-blocks certainly makes it easier upon reflection to do certain things. Like, I really thought I needed to avoid touching these blocks, but no, They make my electricity fizzle. That's literally nothing. Like, it's mildly annoying at best. Nice try, Mole. These, like, tiny gaps are a little annoying. But other than that... Okay. And don't miss this. Or do. I swear that chain is just really low for what it is. Oh, right. It's another instance where I should be using the mechanic of the game. I need to stun that sucker, or to stun the platform I'm on, so I have more time to do what I want to do. I was thinking about starting a puzzle game sometime this week. Telling Snyder as a plan. Maybe Thursday. We will see. Alright, wasn't quite what I was aiming for, but it got the job done. Alright, it apparently doesn't work. And I lost it? Okay. So just have to go for the brave jump, which is fine. Easy, I guess. Hey, Pat, why don't you engage with the actual thing you're supposed to do? No, I don't think I will. Right. Ah, crap. My goal... Can I get scroll? There we go. I've run into this problem at some points where, like, these spawners don't like me in other FR contests. Where they're straight up like, ah, we're not doing that for you today, Pat. Alright. Got that one, at least. Alright, that's two of them. And this is all blocked off. Okay, I understand the cadence of this level now. The midway, I suppose. There's even more numbers. 1, 5, 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6. 1. Okay. Uh-oh. Apparently I found my save state buttons. Alright, well that was fun while it lasted. I think it broke. Let's try resetting and see what we get. What's up, Wergoose? Guess we'll try one more time. We'll take a different route this time. We'll try 2 and 2. But if we can't beat the boss, we might just have to force our way past it. Which is tricky, since we're in SNES 9X. I'm actually kind of surprised. Think the boss is one? It's very possible. What's up, Mika? Derek Bomb. That's like the one thing I don't like about some of these levels. It's like, you know, we're doing this power contest. Let's start with a pretty normal romp where we use none of the power-ups. Like, I don't think any of these had anything meaningful in them. Yeah. Like, I think just starting off in the castle area probably would have been much cooler. Like, it's not like it's a long intro. I'd help I didn't die there a couple times. Alright, I don't know. I don't think we tried the green one last time. Ice room? Ah, yes. Rocket pants. I know these are supposed to be like jet boots or something, but they will always be rocket pants to me. Because seriously, it makes his pants purple. Also, I guess I did see something down there worth investigating. It turns out that the root of the tree isn't planted any soil. That's the issue with designing a hack with custom power-ups. You're either playing into the mice hack design or you're not requiring power-ups at all. Yeah, pretty much. And I think the mice design is a fine way to go. Like, you could easily do a lot worse than say, I would really just want to have, like, one cool power-ups group of setups per level. Like, there's a reason mice is still pretty well celebrated. It's, for one, I mean, it was made in, like, a weekend. Using specific stuff. Like, the specific challenge of using, like, just C3 resources, which is impressive in and of itself. I think that's an extension, like a fuel cell, for Mario's rocket pants. You cannot spin jump into rocket pants. Just wanted to say that. I just don't want to get hit by the flame. Power-up levels should have an HP system. Probably. How you doing, Max? I'm living a Groundhog's Day style loop. And now I'm just holding B. Yeah, several of these levels didn't really require the power-up in question. So I appreciate the ones that really did lean more into that specific idea of design. I think I'll just go. I'm host. Okay. That's actually quite bad. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Can I salvage this? I might be able to salvage this. Okay, what could I do here? No. I gotta go down further. Getting over it with Mario. High score farmer. But you want HP system plus Mega Man style power. So that'd be kind of cool. Level or two, I said this would probably be more fun if I'd managed to get the power. Yes, absolutely. The shell one last night comes to mind where, like, clearly wanted you to do this, like, Mario shell run thing, and, like, you couldn't if you used the midway. Like, you just didn't have another opportunity. Which is just kind of sad, really. I didn't think this one through. Pants to the future! Okay, I took one hand. Okay, there's nothing over there, really. I'm going back. This ain't right, I'm going back. Okay. One thing I like a lot about the rocket pants is they unlock the camera. So you scroll vertically while you're doing this, which is honestly really dang helpful for not getting hit with things. Somehow I knew that was going to happen. I always knew it would end like this. He did not, in fact, know it would end like this. Okay, cool. See, the problem is I legitimately thought that was the ending. Okay, we've discovered a new and interesting problem. Had to kick it, AGGs didn't say, but you assume it said something like that sucks? Yes, I said that sucks massively. Gotta go back to the future. An Uber ASM that lets you LR scroll through power-ups with your status bar, but only does it with the power-ups you've unlocked. That would be cool if you want to do like a Metroidvania-style thing. Okay, I think I just go over that one. A 1,000 years, Rick and Morty. No, okay. If you've never seen the prototype Rick and Morty that is the Back to the Future parody, highly recommend watching it at least once. It's something. There we go. Get right back to work on your ROM hack if it existed. 7 seasons. That dang Szechuan sauce. You'll never know if he got that dang Szechuan sauce. Alright, I'll try green. I'm just gonna do color. The Szechuan sauce thing. That is definitely where Rick and Morty started to go off the rails. Was when McDonald's brought back the Szechuan sauce and there were like people doing weird things about the Szechuan sauce. I'm dead. That whole thing was weird. It was an odd bit to begin with. Szechuan sauce. Like, it couldn't have been that good. It got lost in the sauce. See if this breaks it. Oh wait, of course it won't do anything. I'm in the wrong mode. What's up, Bristow? Here, let me see if we can actually get a raid message to do something here. I don't know if it will work. Oh, we got that at least. Thanks for the good luck. How you doing? How was your stream? What were you up to? Hope it was something fun. I think I saw you were playing Mega Man, right? Oh, what am I doing? I don't know what to do here. Mega Man 7 is tough. Oh, 7. Which is 7 the one that's on the SNES, or is 7 the PlayStation one? Because I definitely play. Oh, 8's the PlayStation one that has the gay robot. I'm not joking, actually. It's like, what is it? Something like, I'm Rainbow Man, but you can call me handsome. Like, he's totally a gay robot. Nothing bad about him being a gay robot, but, like, he's the first gay robot master. Aquaman, thank you. SNES, yeah. I always like the clown one. The clown one was also pretty high tier for me. Okay, I see a problem with my brilliant plan now. You know what? I'm just gonna kill this guy. That's the first step. Just gonna kill him. And then hopefully... Okay, well that's not how that sentence was supposed to end. We're just gonna kill him and then we'll go back and get another... Actually, we can't. I can't get another power-up in this level. I have to use the ones that come in. Oh, I should just butt slide the pokey. Alright, that's the smart move. Would you kill Clown Man? He says, see you in my dreams. Yes. Fun fact, grab something, throw it up, spin it, grab it in midair, and then throw it. Okay, you get another spin. Interesting. I did not know that. I'm not sure I need that tech, but I appreciate it. And actually, I guess because of the way this spawns, I might be able to get another one if I wanted it. Also, we're still going to try that with the... What am I doing? We're still going to try that with the... What am I doing? Alright, first off, can we get more of these? Yes. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever beat the Mega Man 8. To be fair, the list of Mega Mans I've beaten that don't have X in them is very few. I feel like I don't know if I've beaten 6. Oh, I didn't even try throwing the object. Okay, we're gonna go back and do that after we murder this guy. I love the fakey sack. Okay. I need to grab it. Ah, you can! Oh, that's kind of cool tech. Theoretically, I could have used that to take that with me, but I don't think it'd actually be helpful. Now I just have to wait. Goodbye, Pokey. Much better. Oh. Of course not. But... Oh, never mind. There's no but. Who's over here, then? So I have choices. I think I chose right to at least stop. It's level with its pathing system. Fun fact, the propeller part needs to be adjusted if you have a custom player sprite, and if your player sprite is physically shorter, you have to shrink it on each power-up. Interesting. I think what I've noticed is... going down? What? What was that? I'm confused. In general, you rarely see custom power-ups with custom sprites. Like, I want to say maybe I've seen 1 or 2 hacks. It doesn't seem to be very common, just because LX5's patch is so invasive. I get parks and pits mixed up sometimes. Okay. So I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with the Pokey there. Book. Alright, cool. We'll do the things. Oh, what else have I been up to? Mostly I just went on a nice long walk today. Been trying to get the steps in while the weather's still kind of nice. Unfortunately, it looks like today may have been the last hurrah for a while. As I was walking around 6, the sun started to get a little gnarly. I think we might be in for some wildfire smoke, which is always my favorite thing. Alright, how about here? Is this different? No, that's still a friggin' pit. Is this part not complete? Maybe I didn't try to go up here. There we go. That was mildly confusing. Has unique player graphics each power-up with unique costume. You can give all the palette swaps there on custom graphics. Interesting. No! Why did I look over to read Fries' message? Not my smartest move. I just want to listen to more of the fakey saxophone here. Because I do love a good fake saxophone, as demonstrated by my enjoyment of midis in general. Hammer Mario and Propeller Mario have their own unique graphics step, but Fire and Ice Mario don't. Unless you wanted to set that up. I assume also, like, Electric Mario didn't. Because that's another, like, feels like very much like a palette swap thing. Still not trying to get past this without taking damage. Or being really slow. Whee! Nah, mostly just reading the audiobook. While on my walk, it's been nice. I also did finally finish the $12 million stuffed shark. And my entire review of it is, I really hate everyone involved in it. It's about the art world, especially with regard to art sales. And by the end, it got very tedious. There were parts that were fascinating, but an awful lot of it was just like, man, I don't like any of these people. It'll bounce at the Poké multiple times. Alright, I can try that next time that matters. Right now I'm just kind of hoping it won't. But I'm noticing a pattern here. I'm severely noticing a pattern here. You know, I'm gonna take the shell instead. Wait. Ah, crap. Guess it doesn't matter what I take. Oh, there was a thing there. Ah, whatever. Sometimes you just need to be sure you're not going to get a charge and chuck on your head. Oh, you don't get... Ah, okay. Ah, crap. You needed to bounce off of them. And I just poofed that one out of existence. I think I described a Dan Brown novel. I read a Dan Brown novel. Read the... what was it? What's the Da Vinci Code? Angels and Demons? Way back before it became, like, a thing. The best thing I can say about Dan Brown stuff is apparently I was good enough at doing speed Sudokus way back when that me and my brother managed to wheedle our way into getting an official Cryptex, which was sponsored by the Da Vinci Code in conjunction with Google at the time. And yeah, I got an official Cryptex, and we like got the code and did the thing contest with. Yeah, we weren't as good as nearly everyone else involved, but it's kind of cool to still have it. I have it around here somewhere. But the idea is that they wouldn't release the word you needed until like a minute before the contest. But it's a friggin' Cryptex. Like, it's the equivalent. Yeah, I guess you're right. Like, it's a 5-digit padlock, but it also doesn't usually use all 25 or 26 letters. So it's not really that challenging when you get down to it to brute force one of these things. I think out of the interest of fair play, we didn't. Not that it would have mattered. I don't think they would have enabled, like, the actual contest content until, like, you know, when they actually wanted us to do this, being Google and them not being entirely fools. At least circa, like, 2005, 2006. Hammer, Boomerang do you different from each other. Hammer gets a helmet plus overalls, Boomerang gets a shell. That's true. Reading Super Ball. I forgot about Super Ball, too. I would say that's, like, the only one I haven't seen in this contest so far, and this is the last level. Oh, so I can get in. Okay, I thought I'd go up and around twice. And I despawned all the critters. That's good. I'll make this easy for myself. See? Easy. Hate it when that happens. Only has one thing going for it, and Mice did it. I don't even remember what they did. Ah, that's... This is like the end of the level, too. That is true, you could soft lock yourself there. Have to try to get the balls at the right angle, yeah. That's basically the only thing you ever see it used for in, like, Mario Maker as well. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, that's good enough. I am so smart. Oh well. Base Prep also has the Cloud Flower as a palette, so a Fire Flower. Change it to behave more like it does in Galaxy and Mario 3 graphics. Okay. Oh, it's warm. After I walked like my 6 miles and change, I went and got some tacos and enjoyed a frozen beverage. Which was good, it helped me cool off, but man, the inside of that place is also a friggin' oven. There we go. Not to say my apartment's much better, given it's, you know, 80 degrees in here right now. Thankfully, once I'm done streaming, I can go and turn on the fan, and it will be colder outside than it is in here, and then that will cool me off substantially. Okay. I just had to trust that one. I'm not going to make it easy for me this time. I'm going to make it irritating and challenging. Today I learned that that's what happens when you make it irritating and challenging. Perfect. Okay. No. It needs to be going down, but definitely not at the lowest point. Gotta say, all of the things that this level's required me to do so far, this has been my least favorite. I didn't crit myself there, okay, good. And can I get back up here? Scroll left, maybe. Okay, I think I can get back up here, which means I can at least respawn the critter since I didn't kill him. Yeah, Koopa's soul resides in his shell. I get extra spin for landing on the Koopa? Really? Nope. That does not appear to be the case. I legitimately thought it too, but... Like, the key thing here, I'm pretty sure, is you need to jump onto the little edge so you can do this trick another time. What? It worked that time? Okay, maybe I'm a moron. Whatever. It's done. We have another attempt to try the boss now. Three. That's different. It said one last time. There might be a different boss. This is a different boss. Alright, we might still be able to beat the level. Okay, what does this thing do? Oh, that's what it does, right. You have to run it into the wall so it'll do its phase, and then you have to watch for its jump, but its jump is consistent. This Reznor has a much smaller hitbox than expected. You can jump right as I jump. Okay, so basically what this is saying is that depending upon which of the groupings you do, you end up a completely different possibility, which is ridiculous, really. Anyway, if I can't beat this boss while enjoying Kulik's music, especially now that I remember how it works, wasn't ready for that. Okay. I will say that Kulik's The Revenge was one of my favorite parts. There we go. Cool, I beat the level once. Which is only really about half of the level. Ain't that crazy. You haven't seen that boss in years? I mean, I certainly have. Like, it's not uncommon in SMW in general, especially for, like, noober players to be like, I need a boss! And then they reach out and get, like, the big Mario Head boss. Or the noob boss, or something else. Not to disparage the noob boss too much. Like, you can actually do some legitimately cool stuff with it, and Daizo has demonstrated on more than one occasion that it's possible. But nowadays, my expectations are not great when I encounter that kind of thing. Nope, frog suit level. You know, I should get the other frog suit. That seems smart. See? It was smart. Oh, the frog suit. It's nowhere near as good as the Kuribu shoe. There's in fact a whole song about the shoe by Test of Time, who you may or may not have heard of. Probably not. Relatively internet famous for a few different silly songs, such as Swimming in the IRC, and the Where's song was probably his most common? Is that the right word to use? I wanted to release that there. That's not what I wanted. I got hit before it... crap. I think it's actually a mandatory frog suit part past this, so I'm basically hosed. Well, I might be able to do this. No. But he also had a song about how much he loves the Goomba shoe. There was one that was about a specific Wares group called Bone or something. Very much beyond my... I just need to die. Beef's beyond my ken. Just stuff that does not matter at this point. Probably everyone involved now is either dead or, like, married. Because they probably were all, like, 14 at the time. And that song was not exactly new when I first heard it. But it certainly was definitely a Beef song. I feel like I hit this at a different part in the pattern than last time. That's weird. Not complaining right now, but it's weird. Yeah, definitely hit it in a different part of the pattern last time with regards to the tides. I like this one better. Oh, lovely. It's gonna catch up to me. I need to get the suit and... stupid frog! Well, maybe if I get ahead here... Nope, I need to get off this quick. Yeah. Yeah, no. I got through this quicker last time. Well, crap. I found another thing that doesn't work. Don't duck while using the frog suit and get hit off screen. Today we learned. You know what that probably was? That was probably getting the power-up off screen. Because that can definitely happen. Like, I think that might be a vanilla glitch, where if you collect a power-up that requires a transformation off screen, bad things can happen sometimes. It's been a while since I've had the possibility of that. And it was only in an auto-scroller? I feel it might only be in an auto-scroller where it can happen. It has been a while since I've seen that, which reminds me I need to finish that moderation, which I started before I went to the beach at the beginning of July. Like, I did the playthrough, there's like 80 notes, and I've just been procrastinating on it. But I should get that out the door, especially that the jump playthrough is nearly over. I think it's got one, maybe two videos still left in the queue for that. Yeah, 2 queues. 2 things left in the queue. One is just me beating the very last room of 1F8 and then tooling around in Bowser's Castle, insisting upon beating every single level. And then the other one is chat hacks, because I thought it'd be funny. Oop. And then this FR stuff after that. I've been working on Recursed. Like, I'm largely finished with all of the metadata entry I need for Recursed. It's just a matter of finishing up the last, like, 2 VODs, because I had to redo those, so I ran into some sound issues. Well, not sound issues. I ran into an issue where, like, I had edited on YouTube, because it's usually where I edit, because it's simple to edit there, and discovered I had made a mistake, and so I wanted to redo it, and then I realized every time YouTube no longer allows you to revert your mistakes. Whereas it used to, my suspicion is someone was abusing it to, like, put ads in their video, edit them out of the video before release, and then revert to put them back in. But difficult to prove. And one of those unfortunate cases of, like, one dickweed ruining it for everybody. Now it's like, if you want the original video, you have to get it through this Google service I'd never heard of up until today. And yeah, that service whomps. Like, if you have more than one video, you're not using that service. This is where it crashed last time. First time around. Alright, put us into the middle. Come on. So we were playing on emulator. Fireflower? Penguin suit. Oh, we haven't seen much of the penguin suit. I will say that much. That seems like one penguin suit level. I love the giant ice block. Just look at it. It's so big. Of course, always happy to be jamming out to some Donkey Kong Country 2 tunes, unlike, say, Just Cook. I might regret leaving this guy alive. I regret leaving that guy alive. Yeah, that one's dead at least. Is this... Yeah, that's hurt. I wasn't sure if it was hurt or death or nothing. Kinda hoped it was nothing. Do love it when they give you the indicator letting you know where exactly the things are going to spawn from. Ah, crap. You know, that spawned after the... oh, wait, no, if I was smart, I could have run for it. I think it's some guy who calls that getting critically hit. Also, what's nice is this gives you... what is it? Technical fire. You have access to technical fire while you're using this particular piece. Power-up thing. And I love technical fire. It solves a lot of problems. See? Technical fire. Woo! I don't know if Extra Mario Bros. Was the first to use it, but it certainly was one of the best to use it. Mistakes were made. That's a game I really should go back to one of these days. It does remind me, I also do want to play the Mario 2 hacks. Level design contest levels. Okay, we just kind of wandered past him. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so what do we get here? We have 3-7. Which I think puts us in 1, looking at the numbers. Yeah, 1 is not one of the ones we wanted. Let's see if this crashes again. No, it didn't! It didn't immediately crash! Huzzah! We have a chance to fight Kirby. The danger of this particular boss is 100% based on the arena. And the general jankiness of it when you land on it and it does something untoward. Ah yes, the dangerous hold my arms out as I run across the screen move. There we go. I remember where I know this song from. Oh, this is Atma Weapon. What am I talking about? Why'd I do that? Also, I could have gotten 2 power-ups. You can also toss ice blocks across one of zero and ride them. Every custom sprite needs to have a line in the ice ball properties file to define what the ice ball size needs to be when it generates. Oof. Jump out the curve as it's about to jump, and you die because it jumps through. Yep! I've done that one a few times. See? Well, I've got about as many hits in as I did last time. I really should take advantage of the fact that he's just kind of hopping in a silly way. Oh, what am I doing? This says 1, but I swear I had the propeller. Huh, well, I'll check the VOD later. Either way, getting to defeat 1 is nice. Yeah, you definitely only want to hit him on the upswing. At least it's kind of cute. Well, so much for that. Because we won't get to beat 1. Let's do the last one. Last path. Because it's just crashy. Yeah, I tried my best. Must have been a specific attack. Somehow we didn't land that attack any of the other times. And I swore we saw all of them. Like, there's the charge attack, there's the jump attack, there's spit fire. Isn't that all of them? But, like, this is being played on SNES 9X, which is... this one particular version, I think, is contemporary to this contest. And I have no patches or anything else applied, so this is just how it is. Probably should have been taking notes about which numbers were where. Oh well. So we did this and that, so now let's do 4, 4, or I guess 4, 4, 8. Alright, what do we got? Raccoon Tail. Not even Tanuki. Just regular old Raccoon Tail. mean, the thing about Raccoon Tail, it's really hard to do anything interesting with it. Even in, like, the mice styling, because, like... Oh, I just have to fly here. All you get is flight. We already have flight in SMW. Like, it's slightly different flight, but it's still flight. Like, basically, none of the things that Tail Mario can do are all that much more interesting than the stuff that Cape Mario can do, and frequently less. At least Tanuki you can do some kind of cool stuff with. There was a stealth level yesterday that was really good. You had to use the Tanuki suit property to avoid getting hit or touching these beams a la Mega Man X2. That would create robotic resistance that would prevent you from going forward. Huh. Like this gimmick so much, we're doing it more than once. Okay, I'm going out on a limb here. I shouldn't have gone out on a limb here. Tanuki Mario and statue from climb fences and vines. You remain invincible and stop everything while climbing. That's a property I was unaware of. That's kind of cool. Very much, I imagine LX5 just didn't consider the case. And didn't consider anyone would do that. They're just like, nah, this is Mario 3 styles. You should be fine with that. Everyone else on Mario 3 works. Actually, Mario 3, could there was probably no instance where you could, like, climb a vine and be Tanuki. But there probably was. I wonder how that worked in Mario 3 then. Fair point. Okay, I know I can just do this. Like, it's an interesting puzzle once, but when you've done the puzzle more than once, it ceases to be interesting. Okay. This is fine, too. Okay, now we go a-flying. Yeah, I don't know what you were supposed to do there. I'm happy with this. What's up, TDWar? How you doing? Cloud Flyer, you get P-Speed, Jump Cloud, jump off the cloud, in 2 or 3 frames get a pseudo double jump. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, there's a lot of tech stuff in LX5's power-up patch that you don't see very often. Alright, we'll see what one we get. We get this track. We are Cat. I think I should go up. Oh yeah, this is from Mario Mania. Sonic Mania. Those are spikes. Man, that was a good game. I played a little bit of it, not too long ago. Needed a simple game I could play with my nephew, and he would have fun holding another controller. And that one worked. We were taking turns, and I'm like, wait a second. I could just give him the little brother controller, and it's gonna work, because he's like 2. And it did, because he was like 2. Alright, well, crap. Just chilling. Gonna test it while you vibe. Nice. Same LX5's been killing it in the Archipelago department? I don't know. Oh, you gave the little nephew some breadsticks? I don't think he needs any breadsticks. He got plenty of food. I think he ate like an egg and some cheese or whatever. That was the food that was available, and he ate it, and he was happy with that. I'm really bad at this. There we go. Oh, as controllers. No. I had a... Basically... my mother has an Xbox One for the... Not the sole purpose of being an entertainment device, but pretty close to. My little brother would occasionally play it when he was over there back in the day, but he doesn't play as many video games as he used to. He's got a little kid of his own now. So, how do I get this to work? How's the levels been so far? Oh, pretty good, actually. This is the last one. I was having some technical difficulty with this ROM, and still am. Basically, it wouldn't run very well on SD to SNES, and so we haven't been running it on SD to SNES. So I've been playing an SNES 9X, which is always a blast. But the basic premise of this level is there are 4 doors. There's 2 rooms of 4 doors each, and you kind of pick a path. And I'm a moron. And it's kind of cool, and each one leads to a different boss. At least, some number of them lead you to different bosses. So I fought a Reznor-fied Kirby and a Reznor-fied Mario face boss. I cannot do anything with a tight confine in this place. Mushroom Fire, appreciate the work they put in for video game neatness. Yeah. Definitely see that. Where was my brain? But yeah, otherwise, interesting stuff. Like, lots of interesting stuff. I need to, like, just play with the jumping. Visualize the apple rotating into my mind. I have visualized an apple. It is rotating. It is a Granny Smith, because Granny Smith is the best kind of apple. That's kind of cool. I actually got a 2-fer on that. Just hold up. Finally! That should not have been challenging. Oh well. That much gets utilized with the Marine Power Present property. You can allows you to pick up each sprite. The base one only uses it to pick up other power-ups. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I saw that used much in Mice. If at all, in Mice. Yeah, I don't like it when these areas have an intro where you can't go back and get more of the power-up if you fuck it up. Alright. What?! I got pushed. Anyway. I just don't see these things as hurt boxes. This is like the only one of these I haven't wanted to actually complete so far. Oh wow, I just haven't spotted him yet. I'm envisioning an iMac. Yeah, it's the palette. They're very close to the regular walls. And like, see, there's something funky going on there. Now I'm just gonna wait. Okay, cool. I made it somewhere. Okay, taking damage here doesn't matter. Also, that is a trivial spot to not take damage because... Never mind. But you can just hug the left wall. Like, that's much easier than the drop that it was asking me to do earlier. One more of these. Get cattin'. Worry that it's a sky tree for no apparent reason. That is a one-way. No! I'm hosed. I can't scroll. And it'll spawn in the middle and I... Am I soft-locked? Oh, I'm friggin' soft-locked. Alright, well, let's take a moment, see. Look for cheats. Game Genie. Is there, like, just look at memory? Is it look at memory anywhere around here? No. I don't want to reset. Alright. Cheat. How to enter a cheat code in SNES 9X. SNES 9X. Cheat format. I have no idea how these work. I don't want... Oh, I can just write address equals that. Okay, we can do that. Enter cheat code. 19 equals 2. Add. Fly. Fly. Okay. That didn't seem to work. Okay, let's try specifying the whole address. 7F or 7E0019 equals 2. Add. Apply. Okay. Oh, right. No, because this is SA1, so it'd be a different address anyway. I have to look at what that address is, because it's actually like C0 something. Okay. Because, right, it moves the 0 page somewhere, and I don't remember how that works. Got 7 minutes anyway. Oh, actually, timer hundreds might be a better way to go about this. Let me see if I have that list open somewhere. Because that might not be remapped horribly, depending upon where it is. Ground collision might also work, but it depends upon what the address is. E1, no, that's not a good one. That'll be remapped. Timer, also remapped. I don't know where the 0 page is. 0 page at 200 now? Is that how that works? There was a trick to this. SNES. Makes adding stuff, yeah. It is not the funnest of things. Where do I have remapping nonsense? It's true, we do. Okay, translate adder. If it's between here and there, it's actually still on the 0 page. And if it's not, it becomes at 600. Alright, we try that one. That works too. Right, there's 2 places the 0 page is mapped, isn't there? Okay, try this. Enter cheat code. Map. Equals 2. Add. Cool, I've got a cape now. That's the wrong controller. Not ideal, but let's see if we can make our way through here. Because it's not dissimilar to having a cape. Like, I've got a close range attack. Anyway, thank you, Mika. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna fly. I mean, if I was really good at spin flying, that might be possible. I mean, I really would prefer just to... Actually, all right, here's the idea. Okay, let's do this. Because if that's the mapping for 0 page, what we can do is disable this one. And then disable ground collision, which I have the translation for. That should put that at 600. Because it's not on the 0 page. That's 7 or 007. Get rid of that. Equals 1. Add. Wait, I can just die now, can't I? Yeah, well, that works too. Hey, look at that. I paused it at just the right time. Let's disable, let's edit. That should now equal 0. Apply. Whatever. This is good enough. I'm not soft locked now. And then I died instantly. Because it's still on. Turn that off. Alright, cool. Figures that the level that would be most problematic and need use of weird cheats would be the one that would be where using weird cheats would be most annoying. As opposed to being more gratifying. Though to be fair, I did cheat my way past a Dragon Coin Gate in one of the earlier ones that I played, like, in June. Let me guess. Yep. I guess early July. Anyway. Just wish I could actually queue up the attack on the way down. Yeah, the section is surprisingly punishing compared to everything else in this pack's, like, level so far. Yeah. Nope, I can definitely see it. Some wanted optional power-ups, and this one's just like, no, just gotta get good. I'm actually legitimately surprised. Like, every other section, like, I think there was a part where you really did need the frog suit in the frog suit section, a couple of them. But, like, this area is so punishing, because, like, even if you do have an extra power-up, you can't use it. Frequently because of the up and down sections. Just being interrupted. What I would probably do if I wanted to do this kind of thing is, like, do the instant power-up thing where when you press select or whatever, it just drops it right on your head as opposed to center of the screen. I don't remember what... okay, what else I've played by... Oh, no. Well, no, I'm host. That's a city you have on the base patch. Yeah, that probably would have been nice to have in this section. You could tell this one, maybe this one had the least testing because it's furthest to the right, conceptually. Like, you have to go a lot farther than some of the other levels to get over here. See? And then there's that! It pushes you! Like, you need to be vigilant. Just making the jump is enough. The level weirdly pushes you back into the left. Janky hack mate. I do know there's like some dialogue for beating this, apparently, somewhere. I don't know if you have to beat all of the different possible... See, look, it pushes you. I don't know why. All the different possible bosses, but we don't have that setting enabled because this thing crashes a lot. We're not taking any chances, me and Mario here. We're gonna chill right here. And then you got parts like this where, like, okay, sure, this is a part that exists. Like, this is trivial compared to everything that's come before it. Thank you, 1F0. Alright. No, Cat Mario does not like the screen border. Okay. We're in almost... I thought that might have been a green Koopa for a second. Almost new territory. And you just straight up murk him. Like... Well, yeah, this part... Let me guess, this was the very end. Okay, well... Ah! Well, that's important. I need to respawn... Oh, that would have sucked so much. Those haven't respawned yet. Did they ever respawn? Go down another tier. Let's go down one more tier. There we go. Made it! Alright, we did 4-8. Let's see if we can get, if this gives us 2. This is 3, which I have beaten before. I'm just goofing around, and none of this is intentional. Bonk. Alright, cool. He's dead. If that was 3... Here's the real question. How many exits, how many different paths would there be? If each area corresponds to 4 different... There are 4 different paths because there are 16 different possibilities. No, there's not 16. Yeah, there are 16 different possibilities. So... Let's take a look at this really quick. There's in fact 5 exits somehow. Alright, let's try something silly really quick, but let's be smart about this. And use the save state arena, because we're playing this in an emulator. Okay. Let's go into the level. Hey, that's a mappable... No, well, whatever, doesn't matter. That's a mappable address. So you can change this to a 7. Okay, cool. Here, cheats, 0, 0, 7, this equals 1. Add, apply, okay. Oh, that worked. So, boss 1 clear. So somehow this thing has like 5 friggin' ways to clear it. Alright, so what happens if I do the other one? We should turn that off. Because, like, I'm pretty sure that I want to get to the house up there. Kinda wish I paid attention to which paths did what. Trying to think of, like, what's the sanest way to handle this really quickly if I want to see the ending. Yeah, it happens. Alright, let's just try a path to get us to 2. I think I didn't hate this one. This was not one of my favorites, I'll admit it. Maybe we'll do Cat Mario, because... No, we're definitely not doing Cat Mario. But it would probably... No, because they're not guaranteed to be that way. They gotta burn the midnight oil. If you don't, who will? I'm suddenly reminded of the South Park episode, which is something along the lines of Osama bin Laden has farty pants. That was literally it, just... That was the entirety of the concept. South Park didn't used to have to do a whole lot of creative stuff. Early South Park was very different. Okay. Basically, my major goal here is to clear the way in case I screw up. That's fine. Just realized the Terraria Rocket Boot sprite. Oh, is that it? Huh. I assumed it was a reference to some Mario game I hadn't played. Like, one of the Paper Marios, he gets the jet boots. Because of course he does. Goes off the bottom of me as well. I get rid of this guy. He's not really doing me any favors. Power-ups from Terraria. Huh. I have never played Terraria. The closest I've ever gotten to anything Terraria-related was the end of a Star video where he's playing Terraria with a bunch of, like, TF2 players. He's asked them if they want some bombs, and they're like, no, we do not want bombs. And he proceeds to drop bombs and kill them all. That's probably going to be a problem, yeah. Considered similar to a very limited hover nozzle. I mean, the thing is there is a hover nozzle ASM. I've definitely seen it used in other hacks, such as backwards Mario World. It's doing so well, too. Yeah, I don't think that's going to spawn until that sucker gets all the way to the bottom. If at all, if ever. I really should have grabbed it. Thanks for the good luck. How you doing, Lockdos? There we go. Right now we're just kind of getting over it. Which is pretty much just the concept of this level. Well, this part of the level. There's 8 different rooms that use 8 different power-ups each, and then 4 or 5-ish possible different boss rooms. Which is... You know, I suddenly realized an important detail that I was neglecting for the boss room stuff. I can actually look at the boss room stuff on Xandro's site to know which room I want to go into. How's levels? They're pretty good. Only problem I've run into is this particular hack level doesn't like... I just need to touch the bottom of that. Didn't like my setup, so I couldn't play this one on the SD to SNES, so I've been playing it on the SNES 9X, which is significantly less good for me. Just, I like having my setups and stuff that I understand how to use. And when I want to cheat, I can cheat very easily, whereas SNES 9X has a very foreign cheating system for me. That kind of thing. Aren't the bosses numbered as in the combination is visible in the room? Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking of when I say I can view the room. So basically, using Xandro's site, I can go and see which rooms which paths correspond to which boss rooms, so I can pick my paths more wisely. Or so my theory goes. Oh crud, that is hard. That really wasn't what I wanted. And I just crit myself there. Now I have to wait again. Alright, let's see. Oh wow! Depending on what route you take into them, there's different instances for every single level. That's insane. Like, there's different coloration for each one. Absolute bonkers. That is not how I was guessing this was implemented. Now, here's the level I'm in. Yeah, okay. God, this was a lot of work. Okay, which door am I in? I'm in 2? Yeah, 2, 8. No, that'll take me to 1. I don't want to go to 1. 2, 5 will take me to 1. Okay, I can work with that. Or to 2. Assuming I can make it up this last bit here without resorting to swim cheating, which I might. And then we'll make a save state and pray that we can get past the boss. There we go. But yeah, it tells you which level. So there's each of these interstitials is another instance. So yeah, this is 2. Double check. It is 2, 5 that'll get us there. Which means the one on the far left, which I think is Hammer Bro? Oh, no, it's Electric. I didn't care much for this one. I like the song, though. A bit industrial, really. I would say this is the level that's taken the longest so far. But the one where I spent a lot of it translating Spanish using Google Translate might have been longer. I don't know why I did that. There we go. There's also the hope that the next boss won't crash, which is another issue entirely. And Pat just runs for it because that's good enough for this section. Please, please, please. Yes! Okay. Oh, I needed to be firing at the same time. A non-death. I was so confused when I got in here. So confused. Because it just didn't make sense to me. I'm like, okay, I gotta avoid those. Oh, no, I don't. They're just hurt blocks. I mean, this was 2020. Certainly 1F0 had come out by then. Or 1F8 had come out by then, but still. I mean, certainly, yeah. 1F8 was in 15. Oh. Really wish I'd picked a different room in the start. Fun fact from the book I was reading about art. Apparently, certain types of animals command bigger prices just in general. Cows, the least of all. Which I thought was funny. And Gary Larson would be severely disappointed. Good enough. I'm gonna grab this. Not because I think I need it, but because staying in big end is less difficult there. There we go. I'm pretty sure the rest of this is fairly easy by comparison. I'm just gonna do this one slow. Can I still go back? No, I definitely can't. Oh yeah, there's a pipe right there that delivers infinite flowers if I want it. For this section. Well, I was hoping to hit the upper bit, but I guess not. Hung out with Anon a bit at GDQ. That was kind of fun. Alright, well. Crap. You only need the power up there if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, cool. And we'll make a save state after this. 'Cause again, I don't trust any of this. If we're lucky, maybe we'll be able to get past the issue. With the pants, the rocket pants. Saving game slot 1. I don't use save states very often. I don't like them. Okay. Ah, it's the crap. Those are hurt blocks. Sure don't look like it. Fascinating. Okay. Well. I'm trying to remember what the trick to doing this boss is. Yes, they do have the spiky bit, I just didn't happen to notice it until it was a wee bit too late. I don't know why I do that, that's silly. Oh, that's what it wants me to do. Okay, I know what to do now. It's all about that platform to the right. And actually being confident you'll land on top of the block. Well, no, I guess not that much. What am I doing? Just standing there like a chump. At least the rocks don't expire. Okay, this is better. I can just stand here. And then when he gets close, I can punch him on the edge. Like, there's a strategy that works here that's safer. Not good, and doesn't really exploit the rocket pants property. But I can... I got one hit in. Too low. It's like Dynamic's greatest hits. At least I hit him. 2 hits is in fact a PB. Not a great PB, but at least it's a PB. Okay, back to That strat works okay if you're small, because your odds of jumping at the ceiling are a lot lower. No pun intended. Oh. Oh, and I dropped it! Okay, that doesn't work well there. At least I hit him once. There are difficulty spikes in this. If this ceiling wasn't spiked, this would not be a hard boss fight. I don't think. But because it is... Apparently you also can't activate your rocket boots by holding B after getting it, only by repressing it. Okay. It's not a good trade. No. I'm getting tired of hearing the beginning frames of that now. Okay. But I had to pause for a frame to do that. Okay. I was about to say, does he ever throw anything out anymore? He has a bigger hitbox than I thought he did. Don't know why I didn't commit to the jump. Okay. It's a little bit too low. I wonder what specific thing hit me, if it was the brick or the Reznor. Okay, there we go. There's a pattern I can work with. Maybe. Booey, booey. Booey, booey. How you doing, Olga? Ah! Wait, how do you get two out? Oh, no! My otherwise brilliant plan fell apart. And that's gonna go, nope. Apparently there's no more of them going down the drink. And to add insult to injury, I shattered it anyway. Nope, not high enough. Completely trying to granny gear this now that I'm small again. Because he has a bigger hitbox than I think he does. There we go. No character change. No, we're in SNES 9X today, which makes things even weirder. But we got past him, so now that's 3 paths we've completed. We can't beat boss number 1 because it crashes. So boss 1 clear, boss 2 clear, now we just need to do a 4. That was in fact the crab boss, I'm just bad. Alright, room number 4. Don't care. 182745. I did just do 5. 4-5 is probably the smart move. Probably should have written these down when I found them. I think especially if you're going to have someone do your entire level 4 friggin' times at least, you don't do an intro sequence like this. It's just about a waste of a minute. Okay, I want 4-5. I don't remember what 4 was now. Oh, right, it was Leaf. Okay, Leaf was fine. Like, the ending was weird, but, like, every other part of this made perfect sense. Like, this is basically just a standard Mario level. Except for this part where I need to kill that thing to get P-Speed. But yeah, there's been 3 different bosses so far. There was Kirby, and then we had, what was the other ones? We had Kirby, we had Crab Boss, and we had Mario Face. Just big ol' Mario Face. Which is not the noob boss. It's the Mario Face boss. Where's Eggman? I don't... This probably came out before the Eggman sprite, to be honest. Yeah, like that. This part here was... That part was actually really cool. You just don't have to do it. Because the game doesn't actually require it. Yep. See? That one was easy. I am the Eggman. That's what I am. I am the Eggman. Got the master plan. Okay. Wait. I did 4. I did want 4-5. Just double check before I do anything really stupid. Yeah, 4-5. Okay. We're back here because I did it a minute ago, and I'm hoping that'll help me do it again. There are no guarantees, of course. Guess also, how'd the EKG go? Feels like the thing to ask. I do love electrocuting those. Those jumps are really surprisingly difficult to do with my gamepad. I don't know why. Wait, you cannot get hit by that. Yeah, that works. It shouldn't work, but it does. Okay, you don't actually need P-Speed for that, huh? Alright, this part is pretty much superfluous. Except this guy, get rid of this guy. Some of these areas are way kinder than others. There we go. Time to go fire that. And then get ready. Don't care. It's near the end of the level. Switch to my fire, or to my flower, just to make this part easier. That was free. Alright, now we make another save state, because again, I don't trust this to not explode when we get into the boss room, because we've had bad luck with that. And if it does, I have no idea how I'm going to solve my problem. It's underwater! That's bad. That's something I never want to see. Okay, save state in slot 2. And yeah, I'm using the menu because I just don't trust myself otherwise. Alright. I like the sprite, it's really cute. I don't know what I need to do to harm him. Can I pick up an anchor? I'm gonna guess skulls hurt me. That's a shark. Okay, sharks do in fact go poof after a little bit. The answer is no, you can't pick those up. I'm supposed to jump on him? I can't get the frog suit. Thankfully, this part doesn't have water now. Makes it much easier to enter the door. What do I do here? Like, yeah, the Reznor sprite edits are really cute. All of the bosses have been Reznorified, because Fortaleza Reznor. Wait, the skull? The skull... Is it grabbable? I have no clue! The anchor's not. Of course, the skull is grabbable, not the anchor. Why in the world would you make the skull the grabbable object? I've chosen poorly. I've chosen very poorly. I'm going back. I think this is the level where, like, you really do need the fish suit. Or the frog suit, not the fish suit. What am I saying? It's just a weird choice. I find anchors to be less dangerous than skulls on a whole. Like, just in general. Skull is like the universal sign of danger. You have one of these in your head, therefore you do not want it to leave your head. Pretty sure that's why we chose skulls. Anyway, that was easy, now that I knew what to do. Skulls. Alright, with any luck, this will unlock the last area and we'll get to go see Reznors with party hats or something. Fortaleza Reznor 10. Please have counter break. Thank goodness. Ah, we have text. Right. I have this text somewhere so we can read it. Feliz Anniversario. Yeah, there's 2 boxes. Just grab both of them. Happy anniversary. You made it through the power paths, but something's missing. Someone's missing here. Oh no! Peach has been kidnapped! Maybe if we go through the full power path, we can find her? Look, at least these ones I got to copy and paste. I have a feeling I know what this is, and I don't... Oh. Well, okay. Let me look at the overworld over here on Xandro's site again, see if we can find it. Apparently it's enterable. It's 7. Full path of power. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's doing... You have to do all of them? It's oh no, it's the same. But yeah, you'd go through all of the things again. All of them. None of which are significantly different. And then fight all the bosses again. Maybe? Well, given that the bosses crash, I don't think we're going to see the true ending of this one. Apparently, yeah, that's ridiculous. I think the level creator, you can move on the tile without setting a flag on the level you're moving from. Maybe? It's very possible. But, like, there's clearly a, like, here's your gauntlet, good luck, friendly person you, right here. Like, I respect the idea. It's not something I want to do, so I just want to look at the ending and look through the ending and see what's there. And to do that, the Xandro's site apparently is inadequate somehow, which is odd. But it's also possible that, like, this concept just never finished. Passive... Then again, this was patched a couple times. So, it's also surprising Lunar Magic isn't complaining about, like, the thing. Anyway, 73 was supposed to be... That's a boss battle. That's why it doesn't render. So, and I don't know what would happen after 73. Probably just beat the level, but there's no more paths on the overworld. So, like, we wouldn't end up seeing anything anyway. Looks like it's probably a standard Bowser fight, if I had to guess. So, I don't know, and I don't want to do it. That's what I'm putting it at. Overall, like, I liked the choosing paths concept. I liked the multiple bosses thing. Like, there were cool things here. I wish I paid more attention to the numbers so I didn't replay some things, but whatever. And then the final thing seems broken. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not doing it anyway. So, just wish it worked on my setup. Would have been nice.